Namaskar. Welcome to another episode of Editorial. Before I start my editorial, as always, I would request you to share the content if you find it worth it. Okay. Now, I have got two topics for you today. My topic number one is why are ultra high net worth individuals migrating out of India? Why are they going out of India and investing in some other countries? That's my question number one. My question number two is Kumar Vishwas, Alka Lamba. Punjab police landed in their Delhi residences to serve them notice. So now Bharatiya Janata Party will have ED and IT. AAP will get Punjab police to act on their opponents. Is this now the new normal in India? Is this how it's going to be in India? And if this is how it's going to be in India, what's the future of India? Let's discuss both these topics. Let's get right into the show. Okay, ultra high net worth individuals from India, the US and UK accounted for the bulk of investment migration inquiries in 2021. There's another report that over 6 lakh Indians have given up their citizenship in the last 5 years. That's the data that was presented in the parliament. Now, why are people going out of India? Why are high net worth individuals going out of India? Now, let us understand the target that the government and the Prime Minister had set for India in 2014. He spoke about Make in India, which means what? People will come from outside, invest in India and make in India. What is happening? People from India are going outside and making somewhere else. He spoke about Startup India, which means what? Youngsters, young entrepreneurs would go out and start their own businesses, providing themselves employment and providing employment for others. What is happening? They are going to other countries and providing employment for somewhere else. Whose fault is it? Is it all their fault? Is it because they are all anti-nationals, therefore they are leaving this country? Or is it because there is something wrong that we are doing? Now, where are these people going? These people are not going to United States or Germany or France or on one of those European or American countries. You know where they are going? They are going to countries like Portugal, Malta, Greece. They are going to that kind of countries. You know why? Because that's where they feel that they can invest and possibly prosper. That's why they're going to those countries. They feel that they cannot invest and prosper in this country. Why? Because wealth creators are fearful in our country. They are fearful. They are scared. Okay, what if I create wealth and tomorrow ED comes on me? And what if IT comes on me? What if I say something which the government doesn't like and tomorrow there are raids on me? What happens then? Oh, what happens if I don't fill my GST? What happens if my vendor doesn't pay his GST and I get into trouble? What happens then? What happens if I don't pay professional tax? What happens if I skip professional tax? What happens if I don't file returns? He is so scared because at a drop of a hat, he can be prosecuted. He can be prosecuted. For any mistake he does, he can be prosecuted. Now, the government does mistakes. The finance ministry does mistakes. That is okay. Government bodies does mistake. That is okay. Income tax does mistakes in calculation, in returns. That is okay. But if an individual, a common Indian does mistake, he can be thrown behind bars. Now, the fact is, people who have got a lot of money will be scared, no? Because they've got a lot of money. If they invest this money and something happens, the GST is there. They do some error in paying the GST, or if there is some error in paying GST, or if there is an error in paying income tax, or if there is something else, you have all the agencies, or forget about errors. If they say something which the government doesn't like, the next day morning you have the central agencies outside your door. You tell me, how are you expecting people to invest in this country? Now, we need to take this very seriously. Because unless and until they are wealth creators, which means unless and until there are people who does business in this country, therefore creating wealth, therefore making profits in this country, you will not have people getting employment in this country. The biggest problem we are facing is that of unemployment. This problem is going to swell. Acha, the economy will not be resurrected. The economy will not bounce back if people don't start spending the money. Where do they get the money? When they get money from their salaries, when their salary hikes happen, when they get bonuses, that is when they have something which is called as personal disposable income, which is a little more than what they are spending for their food and their education and their basic needs. When they have a little more, then they go out and they spend. They go to restaurants, they go to holidays, they go to picnics, they spend money which is beyond their normal spend. That is when the economy resurrects. And when the economy resurrects, the country gets prosperous. When will this happen? When they invest their money in the economy. That's when all of this happens. And now what I'm telling you, and not only me, it's Henley and Partners that has put up this report saying that high net worth, ultra high net worth individuals are leaving this country and they're going to Malta and Portugal and Greece and investing their monies there. Wealth creators are not enemies of this country. Wealth creators are necessity to this country. That's something that our government and our people need to realize. We need wealth creators in this country. If you don't have wealth creators in the country, we will not have jobs. That's the point I wanted to make. That's my topic number 1. Let's get into my topic number 2. Isn't it very unfortunate? Isn't it very unfortunate that the government's ruling political dispensation uses the enforcement agencies under them as puppets? They use them to settle scores. They use them for to remove their vendetta against their opponents. That's why enforcement agencies are used. There are zillions of stories of ED and IT raids and all on political opponents, and we have been talking about it. We've been talking about it. Almost 30% at least of my editorial have been, dedicated to ED and IT raids on people, on political opponents. You see, the worst thing is today I am shocked and I'm scared for India, because now this has spread. This is no longer about Bharatiya Janata Party using ED and IT, because even why ED and IT? Bharatiya Janata Party has also used police. Our late editor Shri Vinod Dua, there was a police case, FIR against him in Himachal Pradesh. There was one in Delhi and one in Himachal Pradesh, and I remember we had to go to Supreme Court to fight that, and we fought that for over a year. But Himachal Pradesh, just because some people in the government didn't like what he said. Now this has spread. It is now contagious. It has spread. It is happening with AAP. Kumar Vishwas, Punjab police came to Kumar Vishwas in Delhi and they served him a notice. In fact, according to Kumar Vishwas, Punjab police has reached my house. Punjab police at the door in the morning. Once upon a time, I was appealing to Bhagwan Man, who was inducted into the party by me, that the man sitting in Delhi, whom you were giving to play with the strength given by the people of Punjab, will one day betray Punjab also. Let the country remember my warning. There was an FIR registered against him in Roopnagar town over inflammatory statements made against AAP conveyor Arvind Kejriwal. So, one time close friend, one time right hand man of Arvind Kejriwal, Mr. Kumar Vishwas, who said something against Arvind Kejriwal in a democratic country called India, where you can talk about your leader and all of that. He said that, but of course Arvind Kejriwal didn't like. So what he did, they filed an FIR against him in Punjab police. And Punjab police landed up in Kumar Vishwas' house. Just imagine. Mind you, till date, Arvind Kejriwal didn't have the police under him in Delhi. Otherwise, possibly, every person who spoke against Arvind Kejriwal would have been behind bars. Achha, now, it is not just Kumar Vishwas. Alka Lamba also tweeted today saying that Punjab police was also there at her doorstep too. They stuck a notice at her door asking her to be present in the police station. Punjab police, I don't know which exact police station, but all the same, Punjab police, one of the police stations, on 26th of April. And if she doesn't, then she would have to face the consequences. And then she went on to write that, she's a Congress worker, she's a Gandhiwadi, and, she doesn't get scared of the big Sanghis, so why should she get scared of the small? So that was her tweet. So what's the difference? What alternative are we talking about? Is this going to be the future of India if he ever stands as a prime minister and he wins? What is he going to improve? Is he going to improve, or are things going to get worse in India? With one state and one police under him, this is what he is doing. So fine. So now it's become a new normal that if you are in the government and if you have the police under you, use them to trap your political opponent. If you have the ED under you, better well, you can use it for bigger things and you can use it for trapping bigger political opponents. If you have the IT under you, you can do the same. This is dangerous for our country. My God, I hope we realize where we are headed to. I hope we realize where we are headed to. And I hope Arvind Kejriwal, the man who was talking about democracy, the man who was supposed to be an activist, the man who sat next to that gentleman, Anna Hazare, and Anna Hazare acted Mahatma Gandhi and he acted Nehru. I hope he realizes what he is getting this country into. Where is he driving this to? And is this the opposition? Is this the alternative that we were talking about? Think about it. Till I see you next time. Namaskar.